Well, thousands of supporters of former Republican presidential candidate Ron Paul also gathered last night in Minneapolis for a counter-convention to show support for the Libertarian-leaning Texan congressman. During the primary season, Ron Paul placed second or third in 20 states, but he was barred from speaking at the Republican National Convention reportedly because he would not change his position on the war in Iraq. Ron Paul ran his insurgent campaign on a largely libertarian anti-war platform. Without a role at the Republican National Convention, Paul held his own Rally for the Republic in Minneapolis last night. During his speech, Ron Paul refused to endorse his fellow Republican, John McCain.
You know, they like to describe us being on the fringe and a little bit kooky now and then, but isn't that rather strange? We talk about these strange things like balanced budgets, personal liberty, privacy, a sound national defense, defend this country. And we define, and they want to say that these are bizarre ideas. But it's time now for some just very good common sense. You know, they harp about the need to be around the world. And right now, the candidates out there in the major parties don't have a really difference in their foreign policy. They both want more troops in Afghanistan. They really want to maintain bases in the Middle East for a long time. They want to threaten Iran. And lo and behold, both candidates now think we should send more of your money to Georgia to protect that oil line. And that's not the state of Georgia either. You know, I told somebody once, I said, here we are messing around with Georgia. Well, before we know it, we'll be sending troops over there, and our kids will be dying over there. And since they got out of public school, they probably don't even know where the country of Georgia is. And somebody said, they probably don't even know where the state of Georgia is. But it is positively amazing how the war drums can beat and how the propaganda machine can work and how this country is, can be built up to practically want to go to war against Iran. You know, Iran spends 1% as much money on their national defense as we spend. They have no missiles, no airplane, no tanks, and no nuclear weapons. The UN inspectors say they don't have it, and we're supposed to be intimidated and scared, and we put anti-ballistic missiles on the border of Russia because the Iranians might shoot missiles at us that they don't even have. The Iranians, if you want to put it in perspective, they don't even refine their own gasoline, and we're supposed to be frightened and intimidated by them. We got to get the truth out. That is what we need.
Texas Congressman and presidential candidate Ron Paul speaking last night here in the Twin Cities. This is Democracy Now!, democracynow.org. We're breaking with convention, war, peace, and the presidency, from the streets to the suites to the convention floor. When we come back from break, we'll be joined by Scott Ritter. He's in town. He's speaking at various events. He's a former chief weapons inspector in Iraq. This is Democracy Now! Stay with us.
Don't want no shackles on me. I sat down with Big Brother. Don't you tread on me. I got the blues about freedom. Got the blues about tyranny. I got the blues about my freedom. Got the blues about tyranny. I sat down with Big Brother. Don't like that national ID. I don't want chip in my wallet, a chip in my car. And if I want to travel, it's nobody's business how far. Don't want no shackles. Don't want no shackles on me. I sat down with Big Brother.